Boy, Young Jizzle, nigga, y'all know what it is, man. DJ Dales.
Peace, man. What's up, y'all? This is Common, and right now you checking out DJ Dales. Stay in tune with him, alright?
DJ Dales, absolutely wonderful.
What it do, what it does, the kid, Mr. R.I.P. himself, Low Soul Case, you ain't no so rocking with DJ Dales.
And with it, y'all, it's your boy, Neighborhood Nip. Big shout out to my homeboy, DJ Dales. No question, Neighborhood Nip.
Dales, Red, man, I'm in the building. Let's get it.
Back up in the building, it's DJ Dales, DJ Dales, DJ Dales. Sit back up in the building, it's a DJ Dales, DJ Dales. Papa bird, bird, papa bird. Back up in the building, it's a DJ Dales, DJ Dales, DJ Dales. Sit back up in the building, it's a DJ Dales, DJ Dales. Papa bird, 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 bird's eye view.
They told me that I'm too old to be a sneakerhead. When is it too old to be a sneakerhead? That's the question. Smash the like, or you're gonna die. Gladys, I've fallen and I can't get up. Please bring me a Depends, a plastic bag, baby wipes, and a Viagra so I can thank you later. I'm okay though. Love you.
I keep hearing people saying people too old to be sneakerheads, right? It was a conversation that was brought up last weekend. We did a great live show. And I wanted to continue and actually focus more on that because it's something we hear all the time, right? I mean, I hear it. Do you hear it? Chat, talk to me. It's Friday. You got your boy Dells here. We are rocking as long as that chat is active. Let me know how you are, who's in the building, where you repping. How's that for weather? It's hot as where I'm at. But yeah, when is it too old to be into sneakers? We had Grandpa Dells hop up in there real quick. He's okay. He fell, but he's fine. He sharded himself. We'll run that promo back a little bit later. But when is it too old to be a sneakerhead? Now, I always thought, man, like we buy these things to actually wear on our feet, right? Philly is in the house. Petty Eddie. What's up, Petty Eddie? And he's got, what are those? Are those the laser? No, those are those Georgetown PEs or late? Maybe I think they're Georgetown PE. What sneaker is that? But first comment, man. Keep them comments coming. When is it too old to be into sneakers, to buy massive amounts of shoes, to wear Air Jordans, Nike Dunks? To me, I always thought this was the most silliest discussion ever, but it's a popular discussion. Georgetown, that's nice, bro. Those are actually yours, or you just like those? They're really nice. The older you are, the less you care what people think. Well, that is definitely true. As I've gotten older, I really don't give a damn about what people feel. When I was younger, I did. You know what I mean? Even when I first started YouTube, I started YouTube almost 20 years ago. It may even be 20 years ago. You know, when people say nasty comments, sometimes they get me, but not anymore. I could care less. You know what I mean? I want people to like me, but if you don't, that's fine too. Like those. Yeah, they're really nice, man. But it's definitely a very hot topic. And I wanted to entertain that. We'll talk more about what's coming out. We're going to talk about these Aqua 8s. Do we think the Aqua 8s will sit? I personally think the Aqua 8s are definitely going to sit. If the Grapes are sitting, why wouldn't these? Because I think the Grape 5 is a way nicer shoe. Let's see. Yeah, keep the chat going. I really want to know your opinions on this. Never too old. I agree. Foam for all. And what are you looking forward to foam-wise? Is there a foam posit coming out you're excited about? Let me know. Age is a number. Age is a number, and sneakers are meant to be on your feet. And from my understanding, we need to wear shoes on our feet, right? I mean, you could go barefoot, but you can step on all types of stuff. You know what I mean? Unless you're like a hippie or something. You're going to wear sneakers, right? What's up, Brandon McMahon walking in here. Salute to you right here. That's going to be the topic of the day. Anyone want to entertain any questions, feel free to. We have these platforms if you'd like to support the channel and send donos. We also have the t-shirts. We have Super Chat too. You want me to show some heat? Maybe send me some questions. Show me a sneaker, da-da-da-da-da-da. I love entertaining that. And this is the topic for today.
They told me that I'm too old to be a sneakerhead. When is it too old to be a sneakerhead? That's the question. Smash the like, or you're gonna die. Gladys, I've fallen in our can't get up. Please bring me a Depends, a plastic bag, baby wipes, and a Viagra so I can thank you later. I'm okay though. Love you.
I need the pearls. Yeah, I actually have the pearls somewhere. I should have a pair of the pearls. Y'all want to see them? Let me know. I'll look for them. Oh, they're right here by my feet. So we got the pearls here. Run them likes up, guys. It really helps the channel. It lets me know too, like to go live. You know, it's Friday. It's a lot of people are outside because it's nice out. And I was thinking about not even like starting to put like the lives on hiatus for a little bit, just because of the fact that it is getting pretty nice out. It's like really, really nice out. So if you enjoy the lives, just a quick, you know, it just helps so much. But yeah. And are these coming back out this year? That's the question too. Keegan, the #1 vegan McPeterson, is in the building. Salute to you. Yeah, these things are sick, sick, sick right here, boy. Yeah, boy. I love these. I remember when I bought these. I bought them the day they released, and I remember so vividly talking to Mayor. I'm sure if you're a sneakerhead, you know who Mayor is. And we were both complaining how much they hurt our feet. Like, they were so snug on our feet. So we were both like, just, and this was so long ago. I mean, let me see when the production date is on this. It says 5/10/2010. These are 15 years old. I mean, they're still wearable, awesome shoes. And, you know, resale is really not even that crazy on these. I've had a friend of mine say, those things got to be going for mad money. And I'm like, I don't know if they are, bro. I really don't know if they are. I feel like I'm, like, tilted. I'm scared to, like, mess with this. I'm scared I'm going to mess with it. I'm like the Leaning Tower. But, yeah, man, how do we feel about foams in general? Did you guys buy any foam posits this year? I'm curious to know about that. Did y'all even cop any foams this year or no? I don't know what's going on with Ref and Kick James. I haven't heard from them lately. No age with Kicks. Yeah, there really shouldn't be. There really shouldn't be. I think it's a silly conversation, but it's a conversation that I see. Joe Mo says, we outside. Yes, we are. I'll be outside later. And I think most people are outside. So once again, if you like the likes, interact like crazy in here, or smash the, you know, do all that stuff. Just so I know that you guys are enjoying this. And we'll continue to keep it rocking on the Fridays here with your boy Dells right here. I'm 50 and I still buy J's. So like Hitman, let's call Hitman out. He's 50 years old, right? 50, right? Is that too old to be wearing Jordans? A 50-year-old man. I'm not 50, you know, I'm not close to 50. I don't think it's a big deal at all. They're shoes. What do you want freaking Hitman to wear? Like sandals? Like, what is he supposed to wear? He's supposed to buy Walmart sneakers? Like this is the thing I don't understand. Like, what the hell does a 50-year-old like Hitman wear? Why should he be deprived of being fresh because he's 50? Where's the meaning in this? Even if you're 60, 70, why are we depriving ourselves from wearing something that's great? Right? We love these things because we think they're great, correct? Smash that if you agree. Do we wear these because we think they're great? I think so, right? So If we're buying these things because we think they're great, why are we putting an age gap, an age limit? We're not. What is there like an age like you cannot wear Jordans no more if you're 50? Mother effers want to look like, but that's the thing, bro. I think like as I've gotten older, I see some people that I follow in high school and stuff like that, right? And I'll see some of them, right? And I'll be like, God, why are they dressed like that? They're like dressed like a freaking school teacher. And they used to be like really into cool stuff. And I look at them now and I'm like, what the heck happened to them? Like, it's like, why are you dressing like that? You know? Like, why are you not wearing them? Like, you love Metallica. Why aren't you wearing a Metallica shirt? Like, why are you wearing a freaking goofy button down? Like, what are we doing here, bro? Like, what do you just give up on life? I think that's what it is. I think, and especially with men, I think that society wants men to just freaking give up on life, right? You know what I'm saying? Like not like look good, not take care of ourselves, gain weight, look like crap, wear shitty shoes, right? It's different if you can't afford nice shoes. I ain't mad at you. But if you can afford nice shoes, you're trying to tell me that someone that's like 50 years old, 60 years old, they are not allowed to wear freaking like Dunks, you know, or Jordan 1s. Like, what? Where is the sense in this? Are you with me or are you with me? Talk to me, chat. I just exactly. Thank you, Joe Mo. I like this guy, what he's saying. Shoes and music is timeless. Yeah. Wait, but I like what you, and this is why the chat is everything. Because when you give me this, then you're giving me stuff to work with. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. You see people too as they get older. Oh, I don't listen to that no more. I don't listen to that. What? You don't listen to what? Why? Why don't you listen to that no more? What does that even fucking mean? Do y'all know what I'm talking about? But that's what I'm saying. Some people be giving up on themselves, man. Like you see people that are your friends or people that you know, they may not even be your friends, and they used to look good. Pause. But they were in great shape. And now you see them, they fat, miserable. They may have been like jocks in school, the studs, QB, whatever the case may be, in the football team, banging all the cheerleaders. And then you see them now. They terrible looking, right? Just completely gave up on life. I think that's where the stereotype has came in, where you cannot wear anything good no more. You have to look like a bag of shit now, right? Like it's crazy. If you know someone that is going through this in life, please send them this video, okay? And tell them, put it around, where are we? Tell them to start watching at the 10-minute mark, okay? Because, I'm warming it up at first so that we can get people in here. But I think that the stereotype is that people giving up. So there's that stereotype of seeing people that dress like shit. So there's that expectation. You're supposed to look like a freaking school teacher, right? And I see a lot of school teachers that are fresh to death, because I got kids in middle school and they're wearing freaking. One of the teachers I see wearing the Nike SB Pine Green Fords. I'm like, okay, there you go. All right. It's just very wild to me. Let's see. Derek says, I'll be listening to Nas, Scarface, Pac, Redman. Oh man, and Redman was on that new freestyle. The Off the Radar freestyle. Shout out to Redman, man. Redman, that's good people. If you look up DJ Dell's Redman, we got an awesome video. Me and Redman, we got a couple of videos together. Pause. Stop collecting baseball cards. Grow up. Yeah, it's funny. I seen this thing on Instagram about this guy. Maybe you. This woman was driving to see this guy that she was dating, and it was a long distance relationship, and the guy was wearing a Batman mask, and that's all he would wear was the Batman mask. And she said he smelled terrible, and she was like complaining and stuff. And I'm thinking the whole time, like, why are you driving 2 hours to see some maniac wearing a freaking Batman mask and nothing on? When you're scrolling on these effing reels on Instagram, right? But I'm looking at DZ's joint, and I'm like, Jesus. My pops is 55 and he's the coolest sneakerhead I know. That's what's up, man. I mean, it just seems so weird to me. Like the whole thing just seems very strange to me. And I just thought this would be a great topic. For people walking in here, this is the topic for today. Let's go.
They told me that I'm too old to be a sneakerhead. When is it too old to be a sneakerhead? That's the question. Smash the like, or you're gonna die. Gladys, I've fallen and I can't get up. Please bring me a Depends, a plastic bag, baby wipes, and a Viagra so I can thank you later. I'm okay though. Love you.
Now, do you guys think Joe was too old? That's Grandpa Joe. Do you think Grandpa Joe was too old to be wearing sneakers? Listen, I try to be creative, try to do different stuff. Luke Skywalker, thank you for being a member. Consider joining that membership. This show is almost 20 years old. Consider it if you love the channel. It's such a beautiful thing when I see these badges. Hey, what's up? Plenty Hardaway. Salute, brother. Salute to you, man. I like that graphic. That's a dope graphic you got there, bro. Yeah, man. We filmed that earlier today. I'm trying to make the lives now quality versus quantity. So the lives will be as long as it needs to be. So if there's a lot to talk about, we're gonna keep going. If the chat's dying, then we end. You know what I mean? Because it's Friday and it's summertime. But I just thought that this would be really fun to talk about because it is a topic I think we see on social media. Old man face scares. Dude, that thing is scary, right? Super scary, but very effective, right? But yeah, man. I mean, like, look, as I've gotten older, right, I have been toning it down on colors. So I'm not wearing the brightest colors, you know, like. It'll be rare if you see me wearing. Honestly, I've gotten rid of most of my bright shoes. Like, even if you look over here, I mean, besides this right here, does anyone know what this shoe is, by the way? This Dunk. It's an old Dunk, so if you don't know, it's no big deal. But it's a pretty old Dunk. Does anyone know what this is? A little sneaker trivia for you. A little sneaker trivia for y'all. There you go, Dr. Feelgood. So these were inspired by Motley Crue, Dr. Feelgood, the album, the artwork, and pretty good album. Not their best work, but a lot of commercial hits. I like the old Motley Crue. Too Fast for Love, the beginning album. Shout Out the Devil, great albums. But a lot of commercial hits, you know what I mean? Kickstart My Heart. Everyone knows that song, Kickstart My Heart. Everyone know that. I can't sing that shit. But you know, but for the most part, a lot of my shoes are, you know, they're pretty basic, you know, as I've gotten a little older. I don't like loud sneakers like I used to. When I was younger, I loved the loud sneakers. Now, not so much, you know. I like pretty basic shit, you know what I mean? Nothing too crazy. So, you know, that's just me. I also used to love high top dunks more than low top dunks. Now I like low top dunks more than high top dunks. Could that be an age thing? I don't know. It could be. Could not be. Has your taste in sneakers changed as you've gotten older? You know, I'm curious. From your 20s to your 30s, 30s to 40s, 40s to 50s, 50s, however old you are, has there been a shift in what you're into as far as shoes? For me, definitely not as many bright colors. I've gotten rid of tons of the bright shoes. For example, the LeBrons I owned that were very bright, like the what are they called? Big Bang 9s. Like, I used to love wearing the Big Bang 9s. They were just the brightness of this hat. I don't want that now. You know, when I wear this hat, I wear this. Just so you know, I'll wear these. I mean, it has some pop, but like something like the Big Bangs, just a little too much pop for me. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a little much for me now. You know what I'm saying? Petty Eddie, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the family, man. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
Good Lord. That's awesome.
Yes, that's awesome. Thank you for joining the membership. It just brightens me up, man, when y'all join that, man. Tells me, don't stop. Keep it going. Yeah. I love it. Because I love connecting with y'all. I mean, it's so amazing to think I could just press 4 buttons and I'm live right now talking to people in this universe. You know what I mean? It's an amazing thing. Speaking of Nike SB highs, I still have a fresh pair of Nigel Sylvester SOMP joints. I think they were 2014. Cool. What are you doing with them? Are you planning on wearing them? Are you just going to let them sit? Are you going to resell them? Is there value to that shoe? And what do y'all think about the new one that's coming out? He's got a low top that's coming out. Are we into that or no? Curious to hear all your opinions. I know I'm shooting a lot of stuff your way. And once again, the whole talk today is, the main topic is, when is it too old to be a sneakerhead, right? Let's see. Let's make sure we got everyone. If I missed what you got to say, just write it again. I apologize if I miss it. I'm going to do my best, but never think I'm ignoring you. Lou says, what confident, established, grown-ass man really cares what anyone else... Golf clap. For real. I mean, at the end of the day, we were talking about this earlier. When you're a grown-ass man, you stop really caring about what people got to say, what people feel, you know? Like as I've gotten older, if you don't like me for who I am, that is fine. I'm not even going to tell you go F yourself. When I was a little younger, I'd be like, all right, well, go F yourself. Now, that's fine. Walk on by. Get out of here. Shoot. Get out of here. We don't need you. Because at the end of the day, we living for ourselves. And I always say this. I've said it on the show a few times, but I say this to my friends when they're going through stuff. You're never truly free when you are caring about what other people think about you. So if you're always living and worried about impressing other people, then you're not living free. You are living for these other people, and that's not life. You know what I'm saying? So, what Mary J say? Life is living. You're very special. You gotta live your life, baby, you know? Connie Short Kicks walking up in here. Salute to you, my friend. He says, what's good, TSA fam? Dels, what's good, my brother? On vacation. I'm checking in on the show. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're on vacation, enjoying yourself. Smash that as you walk in there. And salute to Connie Short Kicks. Make sure to check him out on Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff, man. Good people. He's on the show from here and there. And we love the homie right here. Pause. I'm not mad at the new Nigel shoes. I don't really rock with Jordan 1 lows personally. I'm a size 14, so they're boats. Okay, yeah. Well, the thing about the Jordan 1 low, they're kind of on the narrow side of things, I think. Rather, they did a SB. Me too, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know why they do the. Yup, Poodle in the building. Oh no, we gotta hit the. So Poodle just walking in here. You know, Poodle, that's my homeboy right there. So. Let's run the promo back because we got a new promo right here. Just dealing with today's topic. So this one's for you, Poodle. Let's go.
They told me that I'm too old to be a sneakerhead. When is it too old to be a sneakerhead? That's the question. Smash the like, or you're gonna die. Gladys, I've fallen in. I can't get up. Please bring me a Depends, a plastic bag, baby wipes, and a Viagra so I can thank you later. I'm okay though. Love you. Good Lord. That's awesome.
Life alert. That's right. So yeah, that's the topic for today, man. You know, you're only gonna get stuff like that here on the Sneakerhead. Every show is always an experience, so dig in. Do we like Grandpa Joe? Should we get more Grandpa Joe on the show? Let me know that too, man. Yeah, man. You know, the creative mind and sick mind of your boy Dells. Oh my God. I didn't understand folks buying acid wash jeans that were ripped and shredded. I still don't understand it with sneakers either. I feel you, brother. You know, it's some people even consider stuff art, like vintage shirts now. I saw the really nasty old vintage shirts for a couple $100. It was dirty, nasty. For Rage Against the Machines, Wu-Tang Clan. I went to the concert, and outside of Giant Stadium, would sell bootleg T-shirts. Right after the show would be over, they would sell for like $10 when you were walking in. Right now, I think when I went to that show, I was 15 years old. I'm broke as shit. I'm gonna buy the bootleg T-shirt when I'm 15 years old. I don't have $45 for a T-shirt when I'm 15. So when you go out of the show, they want to get rid of all the shirts. They sell them for $5 effing. I bought the shirt for $5 and it was a long sleeve. Dude, that thing probably was so nasty. Like if scientists looked at the disgustingness of that shirt, I wore that when I was 15 till I was like 35 and then I retired it. Disgusting. Stains everywhere. I washed it, but still, you know, just gross. Someone paid a couple of $100 for that effing T-shirt. You know what I did? I think I may have the T-shirt over here. I'll look in a second. I bought a new bootleg T-shirt on eBay. I bought a new bootleg T-shirt. Because the first one was bootleg, so why not buy the second one? Bootleg. It's not, you know, it's not like the old print and everything, but I was there at the show. That's why I wanted the T-shirt, because it had the tour dates in the back. You know what I'm saying? So who gives a shit? That's just me personally. Dude, I got my money's worth on that. That was the best $5 I ever spent in my effing life, man. And I seen Metallica about a month ago, and they were selling the bootleg T-shirts. Now with me now, I'm not buying the bootleg T-shirt. I've got money now. You know what I mean? I bought the tour T-shirt, but I was curious how much they selling them for, right? So I said, how much for the bootleg T-shirts when I was walking in my car? They were like $20. I said, hell no, I ain't paying no $20 for some bootleg ass T-shirt. When the show's over, you can hold on to that one, buddy. You know what I mean? Is that the pus head design on your shirt, Dells? I don't remember if that. Oh, let me see. I don't even remember what I'm wearing. Is this the Damage Incorporated art? No. Yes, I think he did do this one. It looks like his style work. It definitely does. It does. And then let me see if I have that Rage Against the Machine's bootleg shirt that I bought. I may have it. I may not. But man, I'll tell you, brother, like people like that kind of shit, you know, like vintage stuff like that. So, you know, like everyone's into all different type of stuff. Yeah, man. As far as this month, what are we excited for? What are we excited for? Keep that chat going, guys. As I said, I'll hang out. We'll stay live. But I do need y'all to be a little active in here. If there's any requests, go for it. And feel free to send donations. Great way to support this channel and tell me to keep rocking. I want to go to Nike also real quick. And I want to just check out what is going on Nike's site. I've been very busy lately doing other stuff. Oh, wow. So these were, Jesus. I knew these were going to sell out. Did we pick up these Levi's today or what? Did we get the Levi's or no? These are really nice. We looked at them. I think we looked at them about 2 weeks ago. Really nice shoes. Really, really nice shoes. But look, I'm balling on a budget. I can't buy sneakers like that. I wanted them, but I'm broke. Look, a lot of people don't got... Dude, these sneakers are like 200. I think at 200, it was weird. It was like $205, I think. No, it was $195. Someone was saying it had to do with the tariffs. Because of tariffs, they raised the price. But they're both very nicely executed. I will say that. Very, very nice. I don't know which one I like better. This one, I'll tell you now, man, if you get this shoe, you need Crep Protect. That thing's going to get nasty. McNasty, quickie, definitely. So you definitely want to be careful with that, like 100%. Did anyone go for them, though? Let me know in the comments. Why are you barking, dude? Chill out. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat. I'm going to go and grab a quick drink. While I do that, let's hit you with a entertaining, funny promo to keep your eyes in motion. And as far as Air Maxes, before I go, I don't know why they didn't make more of these. This is one thing that kind of really has annoyed the heck out of me. I don't know why they gave such limited, scarce amounts of this. I just don't get it. Did anyone get these neons also? Few questions, and let's have a laugh.
Oh, we'll start it from the top one time. Look at the poor kid. Look, he's happy.
He's trying not to cry.
Look at this emote. Before and after. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I can't even tell the difference before and after.
Yo, the before and after is crazy.
It looked like he shaved his beard and shit, but the top of it. What the fuck is the difference?
Yo, I can't. Look at the before and after. Is there any difference?
What the hell is the difference?
It looked like in the first photo he just got out of bed, and then he put a little bit of brush on his head on the second photo. So let me just set you guys up for this. Back in the days, they had these late night infomercials. They still have them now, I think. But if you have a bald spot, they literally had a can where you spray you look like paint on people's head. And I don't know if people really bought this shit, but you got to be crazy to buy this.
Oh my god!
So look at, he got the. Yo, son. Look at. Yo, just spray it. You good? Yo, I can't. Yo, we can get the widow's peak.
Oh my god!
He should have sprayed it straight, hooked him with a little Caesar action.
Oh my god, look at this fucking guy. Oh my god.
This is ridiculous.
DJ Dells, you know I love you.
Man, shout out to Trollmageddon, brother. That was during Cove. 2010 we did that video. What a funny moment, huh? The Floby. Now, if you know what a Floby is, that means that you in your 40s, 50s, right? Maybe 30s. I would say so, correct? Correct, Amundo? But yeah, man, I like these Air Maxes. I like a lot of shoes that have came out, but one thing as I've gotten older, I know that I can't buy everything. You know, some people can, but me, I sure can't. I wish I could. You know, when you're with your girl or something pretty, always keep in mind, kids cost money. You may want to pull out or strap up, one or the other, guys. Hair in the can. And, you know, we actually called that number, Lou. Unfortunately, that number was disconnected because I was going to buy a can of that and spray it on my bald head. So, I was going to do that for science, you know what I mean, to see, fresh baldy. I was going to spray it on my head for science, right? I mean, why the hell not, right? For science. But unfortunately, that business, I think, is no longer in existence, sadly. You know, a lot of businesses went under, and including them, I think. You know, maybe they changed their number. But, yeah, it doesn't seem like you guys really give a crap about this freaking Air Max, just from the energy in the chat. And then, we have, I feel like I've seen this, this is a LeBron-inspired Dion. I think that one looks okay, but I don't have money for this. Who got money for this? Well, they probably want $200 for this effing thing. Comes out on the 17th. $210. I mean, it actually looks kind of cool, though. What do y'all think about this LeBron? And if you're watching on the playback, act like you're watching this live. I'm going to read every single effing comment. There's one thing. I read every comment. I like every comment eventually. Or, even if you're a hater. Lou says, calling the number even makes it more diabolical. You too funny. Dude, I had to call, bro. Because Because yo, can you imagine if I could have ordered a can of that and sprayed it on the on live YouTube? I mean, YouTube is like TV. You know what I mean? So like, it would have been fantastic to be able to give you guys some amazing entertainment. I would love to see someone spray that on their head. Pause. You know, the head on your shoulder, not the other head. That's a little much. Pause. Yo. And then we got here the women's starfish. This thing, there's pictures of a few women wearing them on feet. And they look pretty good on feet. But I think the girls are just looking real fresh in there too. The outfits are dope. They got swag, both of them. Yeah, I remember looking at both these photos and being like, these chicks look chill. Like the outfits look dope. They look dope. Because a lot of times you'll see these models and they look like some real goofs. You know what I mean? These girls don't look like a bunch of effing goofs. So nice to hire some people that look like, you know, people that I would be around and not goofies. Some slight suede by the eye stay. That means by the laces. And then most of the upper is a canvas with a heavy suede on the tongue also. And on the back heel up by the heel counter up top. Old school looking box, you know, with that like kind of reminds me of the old Nike boxes a little bit, but with the jump, man. But $205, it's just kind of like, you know. What do y'all think of like shoes like this? Is this something you're into, or? Let's see. I'd rather have the Muslin 3 or something else. Yeah. That was the shoe that was on the tip of my tongue. Pause. I was like, there's a shoe I feel like that's something like this. What's this guy saying now? Blunts and sneakers. He says, the only shoe I want for myself is Undefeated 4. So I've been chilling so I could go for those. I mean, that's a smart move. You got the Scooby-Doo vibes going. I mean, look, that shoe, there's a good chance you're going to have to pay resale for them, right? So you might as well cuff your money to the side and wait. Stop buying stuff that you may not really need. Because that's where I'm at, guys. Oh, my God. Did he not nail it or did he not nail it? Pause. Tell me this don't look like carrot cake to you. Like, that remind me of carrot cake, bro. Even the textures of it. You agree? You don't see carrot cake when you see this? I see it. This is carrot cake all day. These are the carrot cake 3s. Joe Mo, you just named them that. I haven't heard. Have y'all heard someone call them carrot cake? I haven't. These are the carrot cake 3s, we call them. So if you like carrot cake, now you're screwed because now you're going to want these now, right? I don't mind carrot cake. I know it's really terrible for you to eat. I know a girl that I used to be friends with that's a baker, and she would tell me how much sugar they put in carrot cake. It's like diabetes in a slice. Well, not one, but it's really terrible for you. But yeah, they look like carrot cake, bro. Dells, I like the color, but I don't like the materials of the shoe. Yeah, I think that's everyone's problem, Con. Like, I mean, why put that there? You know, the materials seem nice, but color isn't cut in it. Undefeated 5's definitely gonna carry some. Yes. What do you guys think is gonna be the top price on Undefeateds? I'm here. I'm talking. I just want to make sure my puppy is. Bella! 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 Go to your crate. Before you do something stupid. I know you. I know you, Bella. Bella about to eat poop. I don't know why, but my cat, if my cat poops, my dog will eat that. The cat litter is clean at the moment. But my dog will literally run to the cat litter like it's freaking the greatest food in the world. Think about your favorite food in the world. My effing dog will act like it's that and run right inside that nasty ass cat litter and freaking just feast on that. It's just the most disgusting thing in the world. Ugh, disgusting, bro. And cat poop in general just smells so effing lethal. I love cats though. It's that cream cheese icing, Dells. That is just tasty. Oh my god, yeah, man. That carrot cake when I was a kid. I loved carrot cake when I was young. I don't really f with the carrot cake no more though. But yeah, that's definitely a carrot cake sneaker to me. I like canvas. It's different. I mean, look, I get what you're saying there. You know, sometimes you want something different, right? I already know about the resale. I'm a size 13, man. That's exactly what I'm doing. Flipping shoes and holding off till they release. So, blunts and kicks, how much is resale on these? Or if anyone would like to entertain that. What's resale looking like? I could also go to StockX. Should we do that? Maybe we should do that. Size 11.5 is up and going up crazy. But what is the release date? Because wasn't it supposed to release this year and then this month? Or last month, excuse me, and then they pushed it back. Refresh my memory if you would, guys. Woo Pup walking in here. Salute to you, my friend. We got to run those likes up. Tells me that you like when I'm live. It's Friday. It's summertime. People aren't out like they used to. Please, just 1 second. You know, it just lets me know that it's worth my time going live. And shout out to everyone watching live and on the playback. DZ1119 says, man, any dog will eat poop just like fine cuisine. My German Shepherd is the smartest dog I've ever seen. And she'll scarf that. Dude, it's like it's like pate, like what rich people eat. What the F is pate? You hear that in them old 80s movies, pate. What is that? I mean, they eat that shit like it's caviar, and it's like crazy. Like, couldn't you imagine just eating some poop, like just devouring poop, cat poop, like, and cat poop smells so strong, man. It's so effing lethal, cat poop. It's so lethal. Undefeated for is maybe 250 in kid size. Yeesh. My neighbor's dog used to eat their own. Dude, dogs do that too. Pequeño Juan used to do that. My dog, Pequeño Juan. Pequeño Juan, man, sometimes in the yard, he'd sit and just start munching on his own poop. And I'd be like, PJ, what are you doing? Because that was his short nickname. If you're new to the show, the first maybe 10 to 12 years, I would have a dog with me, a Boston Terrier, named Pequeño Juan, Little John, Pequeño Juan. We'll show you this real quick, and there'll be a question, a quick pick one on foot. What's the better fire red sneaker, the 5 or the 4? Let's go. Recipes of Pequeño Juan.
We live doing this. Live, baby. Thumbs up the video. Thumbs it up. Give you that IG vibe. The IG pose. The IG pose. Twinkle toes. You know I gotta hit you with that infamous bird's eye. Pick one.
Which one y'all like better? Now, for many years, because that promo is pretty old, for many years, I always said the 5 better than the 4. But that's changed. I like the 4 better than the 5. I wore those all last year, destroyed them. Let me know your thoughts. Playbackers, you guys are important, especially if you made it this far. Let me know which one you like better. Let's see. Blunt says the 4. Blunt's very active. Shout out to all the activity in the chat. Dylan, very active. Khan, very active. I love the activity, man. That's what keeps this thing running. That's what keeps us powered here. Activity. We are live for a reason, bitches. Joe Mo, Fire Red Classics. Always got to be there. I mean, look, just buy a little bit. Just a little bit. A little smudge. You know what I mean? But I tell you, man, them 4s, I was neglecting them. When they came out, I wore them here and there. And then I just went crazy. My brother just copped a crispy pair of Fire Red 4 2020s. Yeah, man, those are what I got on my foot right there. Let me tell you, bro, last year, I said, I need to wear these more. I always tell everyone, tell my fam, my sneaker addict family, wear your sneakers. Don't let them sit. They're going to get all jacked up, you know. And look, man, I couldn't stop wearing them. I literally hid them from me. That's what I do. I hide the shoes once I wear them too much. I have both. I wear the 4s more. It's hot as F out today in Indianapolis. Yeah, it was pretty hot out here too. About 90-some degrees. I need to share this video. That thumbnail is ridiculous. Also, with the poll that I have up, I ask you guys, is there an age where you shouldn't be into sneakers? 2% says after you're 40 you must stop. 8% says after 50 you must stop. And 5% said yes, just in general, yes. And then 85% says no. That's what we got so far on the poll right there. Let's get to 40 likes if we could. That would mean the world to me. And thank you all for tuning in. I'm just posting this on my Snapchat. If you're not following my public Snapchat, it's DJ Dells. You should check it out. I'll be posting a lot of my stuff. $85. Let's go. Let's see. Y'all hit that like. That's what I'm saying. Let's run them up, guys. Let's run them up. And for people that are just walking in here, the whole topic of today is, when is it too old to wear sneakers, to be a quote-unquote sneaker addict, a sneakerhead?
They told me that I'm too old to be a sneakerhead. When is it too old to be a sneakerhead? That's the question. Smash the like, or you're gonna die. Gladys, I've fallen and I can't get up. Please bring me a Depends, a plastic bag, baby wipes, and a Viagra so I can thank you later. I'm okay though. Love you. That shit is kind of funny, man. Blue Cross Blue Shield. Old man Dells. Do you think that's what I'm gonna look like when I get older? I hope not. Jesus. Does that look like me? Can you imagine if I look like that? I may want to die. If I look like that when I get older. That's when I'm gonna start wearing the Batman mask. He was like, what the? Look at that puppy, man. Is that your puppy? Oh man, I've always wanted one of those dogs. I got me a freaking pit bull because I felt bad during the holidays because I go on Facebook and social media and I see all these dogs and shelters being put down. They got 24 hours to live, so I went and saved this one, and
Still drives me nuts. But I know if I ever brought that dog back, no one's ever gonna want to adopt the dog. The dog is that crazy. Another interesting question: how old is too old for metal? And we talked about that lightly earlier. There should be no age on music, sneakers. And we can revisit that because I know how passionate you are about music. I have another channel, if you don't know, called Dells, like it's spelled over here, Dells Reacts. And we react to music, mostly metal music, rock and roll, some hip hop. I'm not much hip hop because I'm such a big hip hop head, but I'm also big into metal. And I just interviewed David Ellefson from Megadeth about 4 days ago. It's up now, and that's on my other channel, The Dells, not DJ, The Dells Show. So if you're a fan of Megadeth, you will be able to watch a 2-hour interview with me and David Ellefson, and he talks a lot about Dave Mustaine and Metallica. Music is so special. It keeps that battery running. You know what I'm saying? I know for me at least. I always say if I couldn't listen to music, I wouldn't want to live no more. That's how real it is. I could not imagine not hearing music, you know? So, I mean, how can you be like, oh, well, I'm too old to listen to metal. I can't listen to Metallica or Gojira or Slayer or Anthrax or effing Pantera or, you know, Lorna Shore or, you know, like, what? It's music. It's like saying I can't listen to hip-hop. I can't listen to J. Cole or Nas or West Side Gun because I'm 40 or 50 or 60. It's effing music. It's so odd, this stereotype. I don't even think it's a stereotype. It's this stigma, or I don't even know if that's the right wording. Help me out, chat. But because you know what I'm talking about, I just can't put it into proper wording. Like you're not supposed to listen to music. You're not supposed to freaking wear cool sneakers. You're supposed to dress like a freaking mannequin at Walmart because you're 50 or 60 or even 40. Like that's nonsense. You know what it is too, and this was where I was getting to earlier, and then we get sidetracked here because honestly, you guys are like kind of like the executive producers of the show. You guys keep the show going, like. So I'm running off of the chat, so we'll start talking about some other stuff. Another thing is the young people don't like seeing older people cool, right? So like people in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and up, right? And that's most of my demographic, right? I know that because I look at my numbers and my demographic and age. So the people here that watch, right? A lot of y'all dress dope, you know? So you watch me because I'm around your age. You can relate to me. You can't watch freaking this 18-year-old that knows shit about nothing and is a goofball, right? You rather watch someone like me who is around the same age and I'm actually like you. Like we have stuff in common, you know? We were around the same times, right? So like these younger people don't like that because if you look at us when we were young, there weren't many people that were parents that dressed like us, you know? I got a 13 and 14-year-old. I'm dressed fly. You know how many times I've gone to my kids' games or events and they'll say, "Oh, I like your sneakers, Mr. Dells," or I like your T-shirt. That's a sick T-shirt. But like you know, because I dress cool. You know, I mean, I hate using the word, but I'm still an influencer. You know what I'm saying? Like to this day, I'm a effing influencer. You know what I mean? Ref, where you been all my life, Ref? It's good to see you. I was like, did Ref cancel me or some shit? What's poppin', Ref? Ref, when is it too old to wear sneakers? Now, I know Ref, he's a friend of mine. He's said it multiple times in the show. I'm pretty sure he's 50 years old. I don't know if he's 50 on the nose or somewhere around there. But he's 50 years old. Ref dresses fresh to death. He's been on the show a billion times. We even shot a vlog together. If you never watched the vlog, me and Ref hung out and went sneaker shopping. Watch that vlog. Just search Sneaker Addict Vlog, Ref DJ Dells. And you'll mall vlog, right? Mall vlog. You can watch me and Ref for about 20 minutes going shopping. I give him a freaking locker with gifts in it, like a metal effing locker. It's a dope-ass video. And it doesn't have a lot of views, which I don't understand why. And shout out to Ref. I'm just seeing here he's been a member for 26 months. So, that's a long time, bro. That's over 2 years. Thank you, brother. And I'm pretty sure he joined the membership right away as soon as he started watching. So it's kind of like lets me know how long we've actually been cool, So that's dope. Real loyal dude. None but good things to say about him. Thank you, sir. Facts, Dels. When I was 14, everyone's parents dressed the same. That's what I'm saying, bro. So it was really different. See, if y'all like this format, y'all make sure y'all smash that. Let me know. Come back. Watch this from the beginning. I want to start making content when we do lives so that they have value to them. So, I'm going to start doing lives where there's a topic. And then we can go off topic and then just keep revisiting. So if you have ideas, come to this live and the newest live and just be like, yo, you should make next week's topic about this. And I may run with it. And if I don't take offense to it. But when I was a kid, parents were dressed all the same. It was cookie cutter, slacks, jeans, some brown leather shoes, like he's saying. But now you got parents that are looking fresher than the kids because they got the money. So they're going out here wearing brick fours. You can imagine someone like me. I roll up to see my kids freaking playing sports, and I'm rolling up with my freaking brick fours that the kids wish they owned. You know what I mean? So of course these young mother effers, these young ninjas are like, yo, F this unk, right? That's what they call us. F the unk. You too old to be a sneakerhead. They only saying that because I got the sneaker that they want. Or am I wrong? And you think that they just hating? Is that why this discussion has happened on social media? The young mother effers are hating that us older folks got the money to buy the shoe. Because look at this, bro. Back in the days, right? In the 90s, Jordan sat, right? And I'm going to blow your mind right now. No one's ever spoken on this. I promise you. No one on the internet has ever spoken on this. Because I pay attention. I got my ear out there. I don't really watch many YouTubers, but I pay attention to social media. Jordans never sold out back in the day because the older folks didn't give a damn about them Jordans. But now the older folks care about the Jordans. So parents now are buying the Jordans. How many of y'all are parents? Right number 1 if you got kids. Put a 0 if you got no kids. A 1 if you got kids. A 0 if you got no kids. Just out of curiosity, let's see how many proud parents there are and how many don't got parents. But I keep doing. Let me make it clear because I keep doing this. It looks weird. Pause. Hey, yo, but you know what I mean? So think about it. Back in the 90s, right? Parents weren't buying these. So now parents are buying these. So because of now, that's why these sneakers are selling out so much more. Because parents are actually dressing like they want to dress. Back then, there was you couldn't wear a certain outfit after a certain age. You couldn't listen to metal or hip hop at a certain age. Back in the 90s, if you were a parent, you had to start listening to classical music, Beethoven and shit like that, right? But now, mother effers are like, that's stupid. I'm gonna wear what I want. I love Metallica. I'm gonna wear me a effing Metallica. Damn what cut off, you know what I mean? Lorna, this is a Lorna Shore hat, by the way, autographed by the band. Shout out to my boys from Lorna Shore. I'm gonna wear whatever the F I want to wear. I'm a grown-ass man. I still love metal. I love hip-hop. I love R&B. I love all types of music. You guys listen to the new Deftones song? I don't know if you're in the Deftones, but they dropped a new song yesterday. It's pretty dope. But yeah, man, I think that's what it is, bro. Yeah, man, tell them, Gusto. F them kids. But if you really think about it, why were sneakers never selling out back in the days? Because parents weren't buying them shits. For you people walking in, I see a lot of new faces in the chat. This is the discussion for today. Let's go.
They told me that I'm too old to be a sneakerhead. When is it too old to be a sneakerhead? That's the question. Smash the like, or you're gonna die. Gladys, I've fallen and I can't get up. Please bring me a Depends, a plastic bag, baby wipes, and a Viagra so I can thank you later. I'm okay though. Love you.
Man, yo, Raph, I don't know if you hear me. I see you try to come in, but it says that you're having some technical issues, so you got to try to figure that out. Size 13 gang, but yeah, man, I see you guys are into this topic, and yes, these are incredible, man. To me, honestly, there's nothing topping this so far this year. It's a spectacular shoe, and I love them. I absolutely love them. I think that if you have the opportunity to get them, you need to get them. I was asking people in the chat. A lot of zeros. A lot of people don't got kids in here. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of zeros in the chat. Let's see. Born in 81, still rocking J's. I don't see what the problem is rocking J's at 81. I really don't. Let's see, bro. I'm about to put 30K into hi-fi gear over the past 2 years. Okay, I don't even know what that means. I'm not hip to that. I always preferred West Coast rappers. I always preferred, East Coast rappers. I think it's because they were talking about New York, and I'm from New York, so I just had more of a connection with that. But I love the West Coast, man. Eats walking in here. So to you, Eat. I hope you smash that as you walk in here. Adam says, my pops is 77. He wears Jordans and Air Max. God bless you. God bless him, man. I love that. 77. If you're on Instagram, share me a photo. Post a photo on your stories and tag me in. I'll share it on my Instagram. My Instagram is right there. And my Snapchat is that too. X app. That's my Facebook. And if you'd like to send a little love, man, my birthday's on the 20th too, by the way. If you want to ever send some birthday love, go ahead. I remember one year I had someone even send me a pair of sneakers, money for kicks. So if you ever want to show me love, please do so. You got these options. You come back July 20th. That's my birthday. I'm turning 185 years old. Dells ain't lying. You could walk to any store in the 90s and get. That's what I'm saying, bro, because no one was buying Jordans unless they were kids. I mean, you would have a few people buying them, right? And back in the days, mother effers, parents did not understand. Like Will Smith says, parents just don't understand. That shit was true. Dude, you know how hard it was for me to get a pair of effing sneakers? My father never bought me Jordans. I had to buy my own Jordans. I was able to get Reebok pumps. I eventually was able to get Reebok pumps. And that was a big effing deal back then. When that pump first came out, the Twilight Zone was a big effing deal. Them shits were a lot of money. You got the Reebok pumps. It was like owning the new Jordans. You know what I'm saying? That Twilight Zone came out when the infrareds came out. The shoe is a size too big. I used to play kickball. The thing would just fall off my shoe. I'd kick it and it would just fling. You know what I'm saying? But I had to get them. My father took me to the same effing store because he knew they'd never have too many expensive shoes. Take me to this store, Models, on Central Avenue in Yonkers, right? By Movie Land. If you're from Yonkers, you know what I'm talking about. If you're from YO, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You had the Burger King across on the corner, Alexander's back in the days. I like saying a bunch of stores like this because it's going to bring people back. Someone may watch this 10 years from now and be like, holy crap, you just painted the illest picture. They had the athlete's foot at one point. I'm pretty sure it was an athlete's foot. And then later on, they built a Best Buy down there on that other section. But yeah, man, like parents were not buying their kids Jordans. If you wore Jordans and you were a teenager or early 20s, you were selling drugs in the 90s or like 100%. You either had rich parents or you were selling drugs. It was one or the other. If you had a gold chain, forget it. If you had a gold chain and the Jordans, you definitely pushing something. You're doing something. Or you had rich parents. Now it's common. It's common shit now. You know what I mean? Completely common. You know what I mean? I did not know Deftones is still putting. So Deftones has been on tour for the past year and a half. Tickets are extremely expensive, sadly. But they just released a new song yesterday. So if you're in the Deftones, this is an exciting time, especially if you're young. Because my daughter is 14. She's gonna turn 15 in August 2nd, and you know, she listens to the Deftones. So now she's gonna be able to experience a new album from the Deftones, you know, new music from a band that I grew up listening to. So it's cool for her to you know, experience that. You know what I mean? A lot of I don't consider Deftones new metal, but a lot of people do. Korn is recording a new album right now. There's been so much new music coming out. And my guys from Anthrax are coming out with a new album. Hopefully we'll get a new song in a couple of months. And happy birthday to Frank Bello, who turned 62 years old, from Anthrax. Those are my guys right there. Let's see. Ain't many misses in the sneakers attached to Nigel's name. I don't love the beat. I hate those Nigel ones that are all beat up and nasty looking. I think they're terrible looking. Matter of fact, I did a video with a real young mother effer, maybe 16, 17 years old. And this was about 5-6 years ago, and I was shitting on that shoe. I was saying how much I hate that shoe. And he was saying how much he loved it. It's a real fun video. Just search the Sneaker Addict Nigel Air Jordan 1. You'll see the take from a young guy. I almost want to effing react to it. If y'all want me to react to that, just send any kind of dono, even 99 cents. It'll tell me it's worth me looking it up, and I'll look it up. I'll react to that video. It's a very old video, but it's probably a cool video to watch. I just don't know if y'all are interested in that. My dad was DJing in the 90s and 2000s, so he'd make extra money by me and him all the. That's cool, man. You sound like your dad was a cool dude, man, or is a cool dude. That's dope, bro. I mean, shit, I DJ back in the days, you know. That's what DJ Dells is. It's just that when I was, everyone calls me Dells, but you know, some people call me DJ. They think my name is DJ Dells, but I actually used to DJ a lot, you know. I'm in my early 40s. I grew up on hip hop and rock and roll. I got 4 kids. Salute. I got 3, brother. You beat me there, man. But salute to you, man. And I'm right with you with that. And I don't understand how people could just listen to one type of music. Like, that's another thing. Like, how can people just listen to hip hop or just listen to rock and roll or metal? Like, you know, like to me, they hit so differently, but so good. You know what I mean? Okay, there you go. You going for that quality audio. Okay, I see you playing. I think the last time I went to was Randall's Island. I saw Jimmy Eat World. I think I may be seeing, believe it or not, Jimmy Eat World. What the hell is that group? Someone that I know said they're gonna take me this week. What is that group? Pretty Fly for a White Guy. That's really not their good songs. It's a goofy song. But what is that band? Pretty Fly for a White Guy. What the hell is that band called? Again, someone in the chat. I mean, they're on tour with Jimmy Eat World right now. And I think I have someone taking me for my birthday next week. So make sure you follow my social media, because I'll post some video on definitely on my Instagram and my Snapchat. My Snapchat is DJ Dells. And tomorrow I may be with Currency. He's the rapper Currency. I should be linking up with Currency tomorrow, who's an old friend of mine. He's actually been on the show. If you've never seen Currency on the show, search the Sneaker Addict and Currency. But tomorrow I should be reunited with the homie Currency. So it should be cool. We may go live. I may not even film tomorrow. We may take a flick. We may not even do that, because it's like that with people you're cool with. Sometimes, you know, the boys just hang out, talk a little, you know, do whatever, you know, kick it, burn a few down, whatever the case is. So may have a lot of content. You'll see some concert footage. He's going to be performing with a band. I may end up interviewing him for 2 effing hours. We don't know. But that's tomorrow. I totally forgot about that. I'm going to be with Currency tomorrow. Are y'all a fan of Currency? Let me know. You may not even be a fan of it. Let's see. I meant to say my last concert was at Rand. I've been to Rand. So you're from New York then? I went to the Warped Tour at Randall's Island back in the days. I mean, I'm talking so like maybe like 95, 96. That's how long ago. I mean, dog, it may have been one of the first Warped Tours. That's how long we're talking, bro. We're talking a long time ago. And it was cool. It was a cool show. I forgot who I seen perform there. I forgot who was even there. I think Blink 182 was there. And this was like when they first started. Who said they moved them bricks, Dells? You need to buy some Deftones vinyl. Did you listen to the new Deftones song? I'm curious to hear your opinion. I got one pair of J's a year back. Dude, Kevin. Back in the days, if you grew up in the 90s, 80s, you got one pair of shoes a year. I don't know anyone that got more than one pair of shoes a year. Even the rich kids only got one pair of shoes a year. They may have gotten the nice pair. They may have got that Jordan 4, Jordan 5, Jordan 6, Jordan 7, etc., etc. But back in the 90s, mother effer, you got one pair of shoes and that was it. Next time you get shoes, guess what that is? So back to school shopping. One pair of shoes, good luck. It didn't matter how much money your mother, you could have doctors, lawyers, all that shit. For people that are just walking in here because we're live, man, this is the topic for today. Feel free to entertain with that super chat. We can change the subject, anything you want to ask. You want me to try to show y'all some heat? Show that love. It's Friday, baby. This is the meat and potatoes of the show.
They told me that I'm too old to be a sneakerhead. When is it too old to be a sneakerhead? That's the question. Smash the like, or you're gonna die. Gladys, I've fallen in our character. Now please bring me a Depends, a plastic bag, baby wipes, and a Viagra so I can thank you later. I'm okay though. Love you.
I said, what he said, it depends, and a Viagra so I can thank you later. Offspring, thank you, Mazel Tov. Yeah, so Offspring is on tour with Jimmy Eat World, and I'm trying to see who the other, let me see, Offspring, let me look it up, Offspring, and I've seen Offspring live already, they're really good live. And you know, that white, Pretty Fly for a White Guy was like the commercial song, but they had a lot of really good songs. Jimmy, the other band is someone that I'd like to see too. Let's see, tour. Newfound Glory. So they're on tour right now, and someone's supposed to take me, I think Tuesday or Wednesday for my birthday. I got a lot of shows. I'm going to see Hatebreed and Malevolence the week after for my birthday. Shout out to my homeboy Andy, who manages Malevolence, and he manages a lot of bands. Slipknot. Thank you. So I'm really excited about that. We got a pretty busy week. Pretty busy month. Being Fly is timeless. Kick James, where have you been all my life? He says, generally speaking, I'll be rocking heat until I'm boxed up and shit. I feel you, my guy. Yeah, and happy early birthday to you, brother. Your birthday's around the corner too. I should have it in my phone. I know your birthday's around the corner too. Is it the 28th? When's your birthday? I think it's the 28th. That's my guess. I may be completely wrong. I usually am good about birthdays where I put their birthdays in my phone. Nope, I don't have his birthday in my phone. Sorry, Charlie, but I think it's the 28th. I'm guessing the 28th. Let me know. I love Currency. I love the album Currency, and yes, I love Currency with Harry Fraud. I think Currency and Harry Fraud are dude. Let me tell you, Woodstock '99 I was pretty effing young, and I wanted to go. My dad and mom said no. My friend said we're going. Rest in peace, my friend Frank, who passed away from a car accident when I was 19. I grew up with this mother effer. Like, you know, if you watch my other shows, I have a humongous life-size Grim Reaper downstairs. I call him Frank. God damn. I call him Frankie. I named him after my best friend that died when I was 19 years old. I know it sounds a little weird. But they all were planning on going. My father was like, there's no way you're going. You're not going. And then the girlfriend I was with at the time was giving me shit about going too. So they didn't even have tickets, man. I thought they had tickets. They didn't even have tickets. They went there. They brought bolt cutters with them. They walked into the woods, and then they cut the freaking fence and went into Woodstock for free, because Woodstock was not cheap at the time. I mean, I think it was like $100. Now, forget it. Can you imagine what it would cost now? But there's a really kick-ass documentary of Woodstock, 99 on Netflix. You should watch. 95 Warped Tour was in New Jersey. Sublime played. Wow, that's sweet, bro. Real sweet. The riot went on. Oh, my God. So incredible. And then, you know what was the cherry on top? The cherry on top at Woodstock 99 was when Red Hot Chili Peppers went on stage and they did Come On. What did they do? Come On Baby Light My Fire? Didn't they do that? Oh, no. Let Me Stand Next to Your Fire. Remember that song they did? Let me stand next to your fire. I'm pretty sure. Right? Was that the song they did? Was that Jimi Hendrix? Let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand. Jimi Hendrix, incredible, man. I'm pretty sure that was it. So, like, they started setting fires and getting destructive when Limp Bizkit went on. But Korn went on before that, and it was insane. Korn really had the crowd going nuts. It literally, they were moshing and dude, the mosh pits were so crazy. It just looked like this. It looked like a wave because people were just just smashing. So it was crazy if you looked at it in a bird's eye view. And then when Limp Bizkit came on, I think it was when maybe before or after, but Limp Bizkit, they did the break stuff song. Give me something to break. Mother F was breaking, going nuts. Then the idiots at the place thought they should do a candlelight thing. So they have all these people that are thirsty. They didn't get water for forever. Let's give these guys effing candles. Let's give hundreds of thousands of people fire. So they started burning the whole fucking place down, bro. And then Red Hot Chili Peppers like, let's do it. Yeah, Flea. Flea is the bassist. He's actually a sneakerhead too. He used to wear Jordans. He may have even been wearing Jordan 1s during that. He was butt-ass naked with a freaking bass guitar playing. It was crazy. If you never watched Woodstock 99 on Netflix, watch it. Long Island Salute. Oh, it was so good, that documentary. And I watched that live on TV, pay-per-view. Watched it. He said, "You're a sick man." Oh, man, I don't even know what he's responding to. Stroked out, then shitting himself. Yeah. You're responding to the promo. Yeah. Okay. Let me catch up on this chat. My dad stays bumping currency. Okay. Yeah. Your dad's cool, man. I'm curious. How old are you, Derek? I think Derek said he's 40 with 3 kids or something. Or maybe that may have been someone else. Yeah. Woodstock 99 was wild, man. I wish I went. I have a coin somewhere, a Woodstock coin that my friend brought me back, which I thought was nice. Yeah, man. And yeah, Korn is... Oh, Shinsei, what's up, bro? Salute to you. Just got here. I think at some point I just don't want to buy so many shoes. I'd rather save my money for real estate investment. Yes. Well, look, as I said earlier, like, I have slowed down on buying shoes because I can't afford to buy all these shoes. You know what I mean? Yeah. And, you know, I'm not wearing the bright, loud sneakers I once wore, you know. I'm just not doing that no more. Let's see. We have had a pretty good show. He said I'm 25. Okay, so you're young. And how old is your old man, if you don't mind me asking? I'm probably going to get out of here in a little bit. So if you have any questions, now's a good time to send it. I gotta walk this dog. Let's see. What do we got in the chat? When we will get your top sneaker pickups of the year so far? I mean, I could tell you right now my top sneaker pickups. Why not? I mean, there's nothing going on. I think I caught up on the chat. Please hit that like and consider joining the membership, please. Also, there's links in the chat and in the description box to join the membership. Also, buy one of the Sneaker Addict tees or get one of my designer tees, man. I've got some designer tees, stuff I designed. You'll love my t-shirts, man. Give it a shot. They're not expensive, and it's a cool way to support what I do, bro. You know, I do this for this part of what I do for a living. You know what I mean? So, great way to support. Where is your grandpa? Oh man, that mother. I don't know where. He's banging his girlfriend Gladys. He's banging Gladys. You didn't hear him? He said, "Bring me a Viagra so I could thank you later." So I think he's banging her right now. This is number one by far. Number one. I think this is number two. It's either gonna be this number two or this number two. I love these. I know these are sitting for 150 or less. This may be my number two. It's either this or this. So 1, 2, 3. Probably Galaxy Foam Posits will be 4. What else did I buy? I'm trying to think what else I bought this year. I'm having a hard time remembering. Oh, white cements. Yeah, well, you got to put, I'd say white cements, you know. What's that Black Metallic 5s number? Yeah, Black Metallic 5s are fantastic, bro. Absolutely fantastic. I need to go to the outlet tomorrow, but I need weed. I feel you, brother. Them 4s is tight. Yeah, bro. I gotta stop myself from buying all these shoes. Dude, I've been doing pretty good this year, I must say. And like a shoe like this, do you guys think this is going to sell out or no? I'm very curious to hear your opinions on that. I'm trying to see. Where my girl's at. I'm actually dating someone again. It's been a long time since I've been in a relationship. But what I like is with technology, I've got her location, so I know how much time I have till she gets here, which is nice. Back in the days, you didn't know how long you had till your girl was coming here. Now, I got her tracked in. She's 23 minutes away. It's beautiful. Technology. You got to understand. I'm from the 90s, bro. You know, shorty will show up any second. Nowadays, I literally got a tracking on her. I mean, you know what I mean? I know where she is. I know when she's coming to my crib. It's incredible, bro. We got tracking devices. We know when they're coming, you know? I mean, not like I'm doing anything wrong. I'm not saying it in that nature. Just in case she's watching, shit. I mean, she's gonna come here wanting to fight and everything. You know, these chicks be, Jesus Christ. But it's just nice to know. All right, I got 10 minutes. I gotta walk the dog, put the dog in the crate so the dog ain't going crazy on her. You know what I mean? He said, we got a beep on the hip with the numeric codes. Oh my God. Hello backwards. If someone hits you on the beeper, back in the 90s, 187, that means someone gonna fight you by the end of the night. So if you ever got the 187, that means someone's coming to meet you outside. Because when we were kids, when we were in high school, we'd go out on the weekends when our parents would. We hang out at a parking lot. We'd be in the parking lot at a store. Used to hang out outside in front of a grocery store parking lot, and then there would be like a little park on the side with benches. So people would, roll up and burn them down or drink some 40 ounces back in the days. And then, you're in the dark, so the cops couldn't see you. And then we go to the parking lot. It was a grocery store and a Chinese food place and a pizzeria. and we just all kick it and blast music and chill, right? You know what I mean? That was what it was back in the days. But if you got hit with the 187, that's when you'll have a car pull up, boom, 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 boom. You hear the system booming, boom, 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 to get out, to run up on, motherfucker, run up on you. And it's time to shoot the fair one real quick. You know what I mean? That's how it was. Beeper, the beeper. And then it was 4-3 meant F you, you know, mother F you could be for funny, you know, just telling the mother F to go F themselves. And then 143 meant I love you. 143 meant I love you. You do the hello, it was backwards, like 0773 some shit. They had all, the chirp phones was the best. I love the chirp. And then we would get twisted and sometimes we just sit outside and prank people and chirp people. Because you could just put at random numbers and just chirp mad people. Sometimes you chirp and you'll catch a female, but you never were able to pick them up, but you flirt with them a little bit, you know what I mean? On the chirp. Or just mess with people with the chirp. And just prank people. Sidekick days was incredible days. Nextel, chirp, and the sidekick days. That was the ringtone era. Ringtone era was incredible. You know what I mean? Ringtone era was in. Why do people not have ringtones anymore on their phones? Like, why do young kids not have ringtones? Are phones even able to do ringtones anymore? Because I remember mother effers were even, like, artists were even making money off ringtones back in the days, you know? Like artists were legit making bread off of ringtones. Like, for example, Soulja Boy used to make bread off them ringtones back in the days. You know? Why is there no... I mean, I don't want no ringtone no more. Listen, when I'm outside, I don't want anyone to notice me. I stay very low-key. I want to stay very private and basic. But, man, when I was younger, I wanted all the attention, just like all these other kids did. You know what I mean? So it's just weird how there's no ringtones now, right? It's a little strange. How ringtones have been, it's gone with the wind, right? Or is there is ringtones? My ringtone back in the days was Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, none but a G thing, just the beat. The way that beat come in so hard, dum, 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 that bass, and then that. That shit was stupid. And then I switched it to What Happened to That Boy? That joint with Birdman and Clips, because that shit sound like the pager. I think that sample was from a phone. Just the beat. I'd have that beat playing. And I had the Scarface case, Nextel case. So it was black and white with the Scarface back in the days. I'm 25 and I got Redman, Method Man as... Oh, so you can still do ringtones. Okay. Yeah, man. I didn't... What was your ringtones, man? Dude, remember? Yo, I'm so freaking old. I know I don't look as old as I am. But, yo, I'm so old. We used to have the beepers with the voice message. That was a big deal when you could actually call the beeper and you would actually have your voice message. So I would do funny skits on my voice message. So when you call my voice, I forgot the skits, but they were funny, bro. They were really funny skits. I'd have it. You know what I mean? I remember I had Method Man. Method Man was did my ringtone, my answering, my voicemail for a little bit. Yeah, SkyTel was pre. The SkyTel pager was pre. What the heck is it called? Was before the Sidekick. But the Sidekick was so cool back in the days, right? Like I remember when I got my first Sidekick, you just flip it over. Like when you first got your Sidekick back in the days, that shit was fresh, right? Like when you first got it, you seen other people with it, and you just. I was like, yo, this shit is fire. Like, I remember when I first got my Sidekick, I was like, yo, these things is dope. And then I went to the BlackBerry. I had the BlackBerry for a hot minute, and then I moved to the iPhone. Yo, what's up? Fatboy Kicks walking up in here. He's about to complain about Google taking out his membership. I'm going to put the link again just in case he needs it. For some reason, he doesn't automatically go there. I don't know why. Let me check on my girl and see when she gets here. So I got to walk this dog. Where is she? 21 minutes away. Okay, 21 minutes away. This chick look far, bro. She's been driving 40 minutes to see me. I do appreciate that shit. Nextel, man. Yeah, Nextel was dope with the chirp, man. Chirp. BBM. Yo, what's up, IP? Yo, hit that like as you walk in here. 3 minutes after. Yo! What was the deal with that? Let me brush my teeth real quick. What was the deal with that? 3 minutes. What was that? 3 minutes after 9. What was that? What was the deal with that? 3 minutes after 9. I forgot what the whole drill with that was. What was the deal with that? Damn, you bring me back, man. I'm never on the Razor phone. Yo, you know what phone I had too? I forgot. What was that little ass phone? It was like a little phone. You play like that snake game. Pause. What was that snake game? Nokia. It was a Nokia joint. The little Nokia. Oh, fuck. Y'all remember the Nokia back in the day? The little Nokia joint? I'm going to try to find a photo, and I'm going to post it on my Snapchat and my Instagram later. I'm going to post it on my Snap or my Instagram later. The little Nokia joint. I have a picture somewhere. I'm wearing a freaking Sean John velour suit. And I got the matching Nokia. It matched the suit. Yeah, I was something else back in the days, B. Oh, my God. I was something else. All we can do is text. Don't call after 9 o'clock or 7. That's crazy. Yo, the snake game, bro, that would be... Yo, that game, I was so into that game. Me and the girl I was dating at the time, we would be battling for the high score. Like, yo, like battling to make to like, and I would be on the subway all the time, just effing playing that shit back in the days. I'll be on the subway all the time playing that shit. I loved that shit back in the days. It's so simple, but I guarantee I still would like that game. And then when you would fail and you would hit your tail, that would be the worst, bro. I would want to throw that effing phone so hard. I'd want to just smash the shit in the streets. I'd be so like if you so close to like getting to where you needed to be, the aggravation was so real. Dog, yes, they did. I remember my phone was crazy sometimes. The bill would be crazy. I'm talking, dude, the bill would be crazy, B. Crazy, bro. Like real effing talk. That shit would be crazy. Unbelievable, that bill. Yo, you bringing me back, man. Man, we having a damn good show, bro. How much time we have? Oh, shoot. Is this saying she's 4 minutes away now? 10 minutes away. All right, shit. All right. I got to walk my dog, guys. I think we're going to get out of here. Do y'all want me to stay? I can stay maybe a little bit longer, but I got to walk my dog real quick. Should I stay or are we good? If we stay, we're going to have to... You're going to have to give me about 5 minutes, and I probably have about 5 minutes more after that. I gotta walk the dog real quick. The Walkman. Y'all are chit-chatting. Yo, what Walkman? Dude, people don't, these kids don't even understand. They have no clue what it's like to have a cassette. Record on a, like listening to a cassette tape. Cassette tape, bro, was a nightmare, bro, back in the days. Cassette tape was a but we were used to it. Can you imagine these kids now? Yeah, I'm going to put up a video and then just let's keep talking about cassette tape. Who knows about cassette tapes? Tell me some Walkman stories. And then the tape would get ate up and all of that shit, bro. It would be a nightmare, bro. Check this out. This was me at the Metallica show. Check this out. Just so you guys understand, the bass player died, Cliff Burton. They played Orion, right? So they said rest in peace to Cliff Burton. And then this happened. It started raining, and it stopped raining right after. And they're like, yo, it's like Cliff Burton's tears from the sky, bro. This is crazy.
Sing it, Charlotte. It's so right.
You guys gotta understand, it started raining. As soon as they started playing this song, it started raining. And it stopped just when the song's about to end. Like, literally, it stopped raining. You ready? You ready? Hey!
I'll be right there, guys. Be right there. Keep that shot rocking. I'll be right there. I'm almost there, guys. Oh, man. This way, when she gets here, I got a few minutes with y'all still. All right, we still got, okay, we got people still in here. Good. All right, so let me see what the chat got going. Now the dog's in there. Now we can just hang out until she get here. Okay. Yo, and rewind the tape. And yo, if you were broke, yo, some people don't even know, bro. When you were broke with Walkmans, there were some Walkmans that didn't have a rewind button. They only had fast forward. If you were ever broke, there was Walkmans that didn't have a rewind button. Let me know, chat, if you know about that. Yeah, man. I remember, like, I wasn't, like, poor, but there would be times my Walkman would be broken. My father was like, you broke that shit. That sucks for you. Sucks for you, boy. I have to go buy one. I go to, like, Walgreens. They had the Walkman with just fast forward. No rewind. So that's when you have to do the flipperooski, the rewind. You flip it, pop it in, hit the freaking fast forward, flip it back, play. You went too far. It'd be like this crazy, bro. These motherfuckers have no clue what we dealt with, man. These YNs, young ninjas. Y'all have no idea the pain, the struggle. Y'all mother effers got it easy. Can you imagine if you were a 90s dude, early 2000s, could you imagine asking a person saying, hey, I don't want to say her name, whatever. Hey, Alexa, play the new whatever song, and then just like that it plays it. You'd be like, hey, dude, what you lying, bro? You watching too much movies. You watching sci-fi movies, Star Trek shit. They got no clue about the struggle. The cassette tape. Matter of fact, I got cassette tape right mother effing here. Cassette tape, man. But man, when you were younger, I smell this. It'd be like, oh my god, it smells so good. Remember the smell when you would buy these things? Remember when you bought these things? Yo, you guys, you young motherfuckers have no idea. When you open this up and you open it, like, you know how some of y'all smell your sneakers? We smell the cassette. Oh my god, it smells so good. Shit was like, forget it, bro. Smells so effing good. You have no idea how good that shit smells. You'd be like, holy shit. So good. But mother effers have no idea the struggle. Struggle was so real. So real. No, but and you know, there's a big resurgence with old school stuff. Like oh my, the pencil. So that's the thing. See, that's what I love. Y'all better smash them likes. And if you watch on the playback, if this brought any joy, send some love. Send some love. This keeps the show going. Keeps it powered. So you have the pencil. You want to power. You need to tighten your shit up and put the pencil in there. And the worst is if you had a cassette tape and some of them Walkmans that eat the cassette tape up. So you put it in and it just starts shredding the. I have a live show with this guy, Vulgar Display. You should follow his Instagram. If you enjoy this kind of conversation, you'll see his Instagram. You'll be like, oh my god, this guy is like a gem. Vulgar display. It's vulgar_display_of_metal. Vulgar_display_of metal. Like vulgar display of power, Pantera. When I tell you this motherfucker got the coolest shit, and he went on the show live about maybe 6 months ago, and it was such a cool show, and he was showing cassette tapes and old freaking, like the dual cassette tape joints, like the dual joints. Shit was crazy, bro. This motherfucker had it all. He had it all, bro. I'm telling you now, if you watch that shit, you're gonna be like, yo, Delzy. I'm telling you, bro, this shit was crazy, B. I still have the Hollywood video rental car. Dog. Yo, we had this old spot, man. It was a mom and pop joint. I forgot what it was called. Something like Captain Video or some shit. Yo, I remember when I was a freshman in high school. I'm going to tell you one story. I got my girl here. Then I'm going to go. Yo, I remember in high school, right? First day of school, my boy Frank, I was telling you about, who passed away when he was 19 years old in a car accident. First day of school, I was reckless. I was, listen. I didn't have much parenting, and it wasn't even their fault. I wasn't raised right. First day of school, we're like, man, it's high school, 9th grade. Man, let's get some 40 ounces. We go as soon as school's over, we walk to the store, get some 40 ounces at this bodega, right? They sell us 40s. We go to buy the 40s. We get out. We get the fucking brown bag full of 40s. Cops come, pull up. Fucking dip. One of my friends, I'm not gonna say his name, he's just fucking prancing, walking like regular, just walking, and we're dipping. Grab the 40s. Mother effers he got caught. He didn't even run, so we ran into the fucking video store, and we just killing time in the video store and shit like that, right? And I'll never forget that. But I don't know, that just brought back that memory and whatnot, But man, when I tell you, bro, like that shit is so crazy. I got my girl here now, and I got her a cassette tape. She was like, what was it? Was that your first cassette?
Yeah, it was one. Yeah, it was my first one.
Yeah, so this girl got her. She was saying like her first cassette ever. She was telling me about
that and Little Light of Mine from church.
So she had a church tape and the Anthrax, the band Anthrax, white cassette tape too. It was State of Euphoria, if you're a metalhead. White cassette tape. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna get her that cassette tape. That's the type of shit I'll be on. Thank you, Derek. I'll be a romantic motherfucker with this shit, So I got her the cassette tape. I couldn't find the white cassette tape, of course. They had 150 million clear ones. I couldn't find one, and then I finally found one. I had to buy another. It was like a lot where you had to buy a bunch of them. I'm like, yo, you can't make this shit up. But I got it, right? I had to. So I got it. And like I haven't had a cassette tape in my hand in so long. You know what I mean? Like I have one right here that I showed y'all, but I never look at this. It just sits here. You know what I'm saying? But when I opened it, I looked at it, I was like, damn, man, I had this shit too. I may have had the clear one. I think she had the exclusive joint. But or the OG. I think the OG was white. The white cassettes were always the oldest shit. And then they start making them clear.
Yeah, it was a little beat up too. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't a pretty tape when I got it.
What, the one I gave you?
No,
I didn't look at that one.
No, that one's in pristine condition.
Yeah, no, the thing is, like, I thought it was like, wow.
Oh, it is.
Best 80s Tata movie. We got to entertain that next week because I'm about to dip out of here. If y'all send a dono, then there'll be an excuse for me to stay. But if not, we got to get up out of here. You just took the words out of my mouth, and I love you and hate you for that because I have to speak about this real quick. You know why the tape was purple? Because I think he wanted it to be a different color at first, and he couldn't. The only color available was purple. I don't even think he originally wanted it to be purple. Check this out. This is actually mine from when I was a kid. I don't have the cassette tape, but I have the cassette tape. I just gotta find the cassette tape. I got like bags and bags and bags of effing cassette tapes. But look at this. This is legit me. I bought this when it first came out. I wasn't even driving. I was taking the bus, bro. I had my dad drive me to freaking Nobody Beats the Wiz on Central Avenue in Yonkers. Bought this shit day it came out, bro. This is like literally mine from a kid when I was a kid, bro. It's so crazy. Like legit OG when this dropped. I bought this the day it came out. So, hey, when you come here, you're going to get a whole lot. I gave you a whole lot today. I hope y'all enjoyed this show. Yeah, dude, I save everything. I try to. But I'm trying to get rid of shit now. You know what I mean? I am trying to get rid of a lot now. Sometimes less is more. It's my new shit I'm on. But yeah, man, I hope you enjoyed this show tonight. And I went live earlier and I pranked someone earlier. So I trolled this person earlier. You want to watch the live earlier? I went to Gabe's, the store Gabe's. It's kind of like Ross for Less. And I was messing around on the live. I seen this woman peeking through. This woman was peeking through the aisles. She was eavesdropping. Like, what is this idiot doing? What's this maniac doing? Who's he talking to, right? Because you guys don't understand. When I go live in public, I feel like an idiot. So thank you to everyone that hits the like. And God, if you hit the super chat, thank you even more. I feel like an idiot, but I do it for y'all because I love y'all. So I'm looking like an idiot, and I see, you know, when someone, you can feel the presence of someone watching you. So I'm sitting here. Do you want that bowl or are you good? Okay. So I'm sitting here. Give me a kiss. So I'm sitting there, and I turn my head, and I see her looking at me, right? So then I'm like, all right, let me troll. So that's why in the stream I'll start saying, dude, I just found these sample Yeezys. I'm going to sell these on eBay for $5,000. I'm going to sell these for $10,000. I'm talking like these things are worth so much money. I said, I got to go get my shopping cart, and I'm coming right back. And then I walk away. This was 4 hours ago, guys. 4 hours ago. I said, I get in my shopping cart. I'll be right back. So I walk, and I'm like, yo, I'll bet you she's going to go and take those effing shoes. Wait about 3 minutes, walk back. The freaking woman took the shoes, bro. So she bought these effing hideous looking shoes. I said they were the Swarovski. You need that? Pretty good. I do. I said they're the Swarovski Crystal Yeezy 450s. You know them ugly ones that look like freaking kind of like Beetlejuice, the way they like kind of like stick out in points and shit. The woman grabbed those shoes, so she thinks she just scored and she's gonna resell these effing shoes. You got to watch the live show. So I gave y'all about 40 minutes earlier, and I gave you 2 hours. Craig Mack used to sell tapes out. Yo, Craig Mack was so talented. It's a shame what Diddy did to that mother effer, man. Real talk. Yeah, I had that tape, bro. I bought that tape when it first came out. Let me tell you, that purple tape, bro, I used to be in Yonkers, Westchester, Ardsley, Greenberg, Woodlands, Elmsford, White Plains, Mount Vernon, Harlem. Everywhere you went, that's all you would hear is that freaking tape blasting. I wasn't even driving yet, but I would go out. I'll be out there. I always hung out with older people. Blasting. You just hear that with the effing systems, you know what I'm saying? The Jeeps with the freaking big ass speakers in the back. My first car was a Jeep Wrangler. I removed the effing back seat and I put two 15-inch subwoofers and I had two 12-inch, like them solar barrack joints. That you didn't even need much space. I had that powered on like a Rockford Fosgate 200 amp. That shit was, dude. I'd shake your fucking house when I come to your crib, bro. It was crazy. I mean, now that's embarrassing, but when I was a kid, I thought it was the coolest thing in the world, you know? Now I wouldn't be caught dead looking like that. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man, thank you guys for tuning in. Consider joining that membership. If you didn't watch this from the beginning, make sure to do so. And one more time, topic of the day. Let's go.
They told me that I'm too old to be a sneakerhead. When is it too old to be a sneakerhead? That's the question. Smash the like, or you're gonna die. Gladys, I've fallen and I can't get up. Please bring me a Depends, a plastic bag, baby wipes, and a Viagra so I can thank you later. I'm okay though. Love you.
Something wrong with that guy. I don't know.
Something is wrong with that guy.
For real. Get into the. He said, "Hey, Grandpa, straight classic, man." Yeah, this was a damn good show, I must say. Yeah, and share this with anyone that talks shit about people. You too old to be wearing sneakers. I recommend telling them to just get to the 5 to 10 minute mark, or so anyone that can relate to this topic, because I just think it's so foolish that people I see it's a trend on social media. Too old to wear sneakers. Like, What do you want? What do you gotta wear? Fucking Walmart sneakers now? Like, why? You know what I mean? It's so odd to me. But as far as the poll, real quick, let's see. We got over 100 votes. It says 3% says after 40 you must stop with sneakers. Then 5% says after 50 you must stop. No, 8%, excuse me, says that. Then 5% says yes, you need to stop. And then not 82%, which is the majority, says no, they're shoes. And that's where I'm at. They're effing shoes. Why are you not enjoying nice stuff as you get older? You know? And if you're just walking in, you'll love this damn video from the beginning. This was a damn good show. A damn good show. Love y'all. Peace and love. Get yourself a Sneakerhead t-shirt. Don't forget. Get yourself one of them t-shirts. Great way to support the show. And I got shirts that are just dope shirts. They're not even sneaker related. They're just dope shirts. And let's see. It's the 11th. I'll be live next week. I don't even know when my birthday lands. I don't even know if I'm going to be doing anything for my birthday was on a Sunday. So I'll be chilling. I'll probably stop through. But if anyone wants to send some birthday love, you got all of that right there. Or you can get yourself a t-shirt, baby. And I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a freaking amazing week. I may go live tomorrow. We shall see, man. Peace and love. I love y'all, man. Real talk. Oh, if you're a fan of metal, check out the Dell Show. I have the high quality video up of Dave Ellefson talks about the beef with Metallica versus Megan. I mean, it's an incredible watch, and that's at the Dell Show. Some of y'all don't even know I do other content. I'm making more money over here than over here, believe it or not, which is crazy. Love y'all. Last time. Oh, another thing. I'm gonna entertain real quick. Did you guys see Ozzy and Black Sabbath's last tribute? Let me know in the comments. Come back and leave comments. Now I'm gonna shout out. I got to get out of here. I love y'all though. For 100th time.